Hi, I'm Sean. Today I'm chatting about Leo season, which starts from July 23rd. Please scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign, but listen to my intro, and please hit the like button and subscribe. So, we were in Gemini season, where the energy is all about thinking or mental stimulation. Gemini energy is about communication. This is definitely the air element. It really is a time of gathering information, socializing, and staying light on our feet. But as we change into Leo, the energy grounds itself from the head to the heart. Where Gemini asks questions, Leo declares truths. Where Gemini looks at ideas, Leo commits to a vision. Expect a shift from thinking to doing, from talking to performing, and from curiosity to confidence. So let's look at Leo, which is ruled by the sun. Leo, particularly rising, are the Zodiac's leaders, but not always. Leo energy can also play out as performers. I guess some politicians or leaders are performers, but Leo energy can also be very creative. For those people who know chakras, Leo is connected to the heart chakra. So let's try to identify key themes during Leo season. I think definitely we're being encouraged to be brave, or maybe a better word is courageous. If there is something you haven't been facing, this is a good time to look at it. I'm not suggesting jump into a shark tank, but maybe try new things. Another key theme is romance or love, or any energy connected to the heart chakra. But let's face it, there are many different forms of love. Grand gestures will work too. And lastly, Leo energy is very creative. So I think this is a time to dance, paint, write, act, and create. This year's Leo season is supercharged by major planetary transits that give a kiss to its themes. Let's look at some of the VIP guests who are joining the Leo party. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and wisdom, is moving through Leo. This transit magnifies Leo's natural gifts, so I think you can expect creative breakthroughs. This is ideal for launching artistic projects or stepping into the spotlight. I think we'll all get a confidence boost, which can only be a good thing. It's a great time to pitch ideas, ask for promotions, or start a business. If you want to, leadership opportunities could arise. You may be called to lead or mentor others. A quick example. A writer might finally publish their novel, or a performer could land a dream role. Even in everyday life, people may feel more willing to speak up, take risks, or express their true selves. We also have Venus Retrograde in Leo. Later in the season, Venus retrogrades in Leo invites a deep review of love, beauty, and values. This could mean revisiting past relationships. Old flames may reappear, or unresolved feelings may surface. Also, maybe, creative refinement could be a theme. Artists may revise or reimagine their work. Someone might reconnect with a childhood passion like painting or dance, or reevaluate a relationship that you need to ditch. So let's look at each sign. Please listen to your rising sign, sun sign, and for your emotions, your moon sign. Aries, you're up first. Leo season will activate your 5th house of creativity, fun, romance, and speculation. Aries, this is a time for flirting and enjoying social activities. You might feel more confident and outgoing, attracting attention and potential love interests. If you single mingle, the 5th house is a playful zone. Expect a boost in your mood and a desire to have fun and enjoy life's simple pleasure. I believe fun is an underrated tonic for life's difficulties. Some interpretations link the 5th house to speculation and taking chances. You might feel more adventurous and willing to step outside your comfort zone. Maybe buy a lottery ticket. But know your limits. Remember, this is bell curve astrology. Hi Taurus. Leo season is hitting your 4th house of home, family, and inner security. So Leo season will be a good time for you to spend time at home. Maybe host home events like a Sunday barbecue. Family is important to you now, and this is a good time to heal any rifts that exist. The energy is encouraging you to improve family bonds. This time can also be a good time for you to come up with creative ideas for your home. Maybe some new blinds or something in the garden. I should also give a warning. This period can sometimes indicate a tendency towards drama or a need to be in control of the home environment. There might also be a challenge in balancing personal needs with the needs of the family. Hi Gemini. This Leo season activates your 3rd house of communication, learning, and local connections. You should be good at pitching bold ideas, maybe dazzling people with your communication skills, which will be shining. Sometimes, there can be a stronger desire for recognition and appreciation for your ideas and opinions. This might lead to seeking validation through social media or other platforms. Don't overdo this, Gemini. You don't really need external validation. Your social interactions may take on a more dramatic or theatrical tone. You might enjoy being the life of the party and sharing your creative ideas with others. Hi Cancer, Leo season is activating your second house of money and value. This could be a period focused on themes of self-worth, finances, and values, all amplified by the fiery, confident energy of Leo. This transit can bring opportunities for creative self-expression and financial gains through activities related to your passions and talents. However, it also requires awareness of potential challenges like overspending or letting ego influence financial decisions. Be mindful of a tendency to overindulge or spend impulsively, especially in the month of August. This transit can highlight your relationship with money and possessions, prompting you to evaluate what you truly value and how you earn your living. Hi Leo, happy birthday. During this transit, you may feel more confident in your abilities and more inclined to take charge of situations. Desire for recognition and admiration can come into play, I think. This transit can bring a heightened desire to be seen, admired, and acknowledged for your talents and accomplishments. And why not? Now people can see what you've achieved. Leo encourages self-expression and creativity. During this transit, you might feel more inspired to follow creative passions like art, creating a website, anything creative. A quick example. You've been quietly working on a one-woman or man show, or maybe just a killer presentation at work. During Leo season, you finally debut it. The crowd? Enthralled. Your confidence? Unshakable. You're not just seen, you're celebrated. Hi Virgo. This Leo transit hits your 12th house of rest, reflection, and spiritual growth. So the 12th house is known as the house of the subconscious, spirituality, and hidden aspects of life. It's often associated with dreams, intuition, secrets, and the unseen realms. It can also represent self-undoing, hidden enemies, and even institutions like hospitals and monasteries. So I think this is your time to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with your inner world. Think of it as a cosmic retreat before your solar season begins. Remember Virgo, rest it not laziness, it's preparation. Hi Libra, Leo season is activating your 11th house of friendship, community, and your dreams. For you, this transit may highlight the importance of friendships and community, potentially leading to a re-evaluation of existing relationships. You could look for new friendships that are inspiring and contribute to personal growth. One small warning, Leo in the 11th house often sees a desire for recognition, and this can lead to overextending yourself to maintain visibility within social circles. On a more positive note, some of your ambitions or dreams may come true during this period. So if there is something you've been wishing for a long time, it just might come true. Hi Scorpio. This Leo transit hits your 10th house of career and reputation. Along with the 2nd and 6th houses, it's one of the career houses, and it's a good time to think about a career upgrade if that's what you really want. My suggestion for you guys, step into the spotlight professionally. Recognition, promotions, or leadership roles are really possible now in a big way. Show the world what you're made of. Sagittarius. This Leo transit hits your 9th house. This might be a period focused on expansion, higher learning, and philosophical exploration, with a strong emphasis on self-expression and leadership. This transit can manifest as a desire for adventure, a renewed sense of purpose, and a drive to pursue personal philosophies and belief systems with greater confidence and enthusiasm. So some of you may be planning a holiday, or if you have my budget, I guess it will be the Travel Channel. Oh well. It's important to be mindful of potential ego-driven tendencies during this transit, as Leo's influence can sometimes lead to a desire to be seen as a leader or authority figure. Lastly, the 9th house also represents relationships with mentors and teachers, and this transit may bring a chance to connect with influential figures who can guide and inspire. Hi Capricorn. Leo season shines a golden light on your 8th house of shared resources, urging you to take a bold, heart-centered approach to matters of trust, transformation, and financial entanglements. This is a powerful time to address inheritances, debts, or joint finances with clarity and confidence. You might receive news about a legacy, settle a long-standing debt, or restructure shared assets in a way that benefits everyone involved. Emotionally, this season invites you to let go of control and embrace deeper intimacy, knowing that true strength comes from mutual support. Whether you're merging resources in a relationship or renegotiating financial agreements, you're being called to lead with integrity and vision. Hi Aquarius. This Leo transit hits your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, and collaboration. So boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or any other combo. Love and partnerships take center stage. You may meet someone new, deepen a bond, or renegotiate relationship dynamics. You might meet someone who challenges your usual lone wolf vibe in the best way, or rekindle the spark in an existing relationship through bold, heartfelt gestures. Contracts, collaborations, or joint ventures could also take off now, especially if they align with your values and vision. A quick example. You attend a creative networking event and end up in a deep, electric conversation with someone who shares your passion for innovation, and maybe more. A new romance or partnership is born. One more example to give you the vibe. You and your partner have a heart-to-heart under the Leo sun, finally expressing what you both need. The result? A stronger, more authentic bond built on mutual respect and love. Hi Pisces, I hope you're doing well. Leo activates your 6th house of health, work, and daily routines. Leo's influence can make daily routines and work tasks more exciting and inspiring. You might find yourself wanting to infuse your work with creativity and find ways to shine in your role. The 6th house also governs health and wellness. With Leo's influence, you might be drawn to physical activities and ways to express yourself through fitness. However, it's also important to be aware of potential health issues related to stress or overexertion. A small warning: the 6th house in Leo can also bring challenges related to ego and potential conflicts with authority figures or colleagues. It's important to be mindful of potential power struggles and to find healthy ways to channel your energy and assertiveness.